It was a weekend.
Uh-oh. Good morning. Are you Mon'nique Wynn?
Yes.
And Miss Wynn, this is your initial appearance in cause number 24-1298. You're charged with the state jail felony.
Boom, there it is, theft of property. Now notice how calm the judge is while reading this out. But make no mistake, this isn't a traffic ticket. A state jail felony in Texas carries up to 2 years behind bars. This judge is basically saying, hire a lawyer or risk your freedom.
Offense of theft of property from April 8th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, I had a lawyer.
Right. So when you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed lawyer. But now that you've bonded out, what I'm going to do is give you some time and ask that you try to hire your own lawyer. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before that next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the people you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order.
That's a power move from the bench. Judges use this kind of warning as leverage. Hire a lawyer, follow orders, or you'll be eating jail food again. Think of it as the court's version of, don't test me.
And you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk right here, she'll give you a reset notice. Good morning. Were you Jamarcus Zarate Jones? Did you get someone hired?
I talked to 3 lawyers.
Okay.
Lori,
If you could touch with a bond.
Lori Parenzo,
Mm-hmm.
Lori Crenshaw, and Kim Jones.
Okay. And so where are you on being able to get someone hired? Pull your pants up. Just wearing a belt doesn't do it. Pull them all the way up so that I can't see your underwear sticking out the front. And nobody wants to see it sticking out the back. You understand? Okay. So where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I'm not. Isn't
Are you working?
No.
Why aren't you working?
these charges currently.
Okay. Were you working before?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. So you're on, have you been going to probation like you're supposed to?
Yes, ma'am.
So where do you live? Who pays your bills?
Family. With family.
Okay. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to make you aware, the charges haven't been filed yet. We sent over a hearing last week, second amendment, because he was arrested again here in Jefferson County, so he has 2 more charges.
Yikes, talk about stacking the deck against yourself. Probation for stealing a gun, then arrested twice more while still on probation. Folks, this is what lawyers mean when they say, you're digging your own legal grave.
He should be called.
What'd you get arrested for?
Just being with the wrong crowd.
Sounds like you are the wrong crowd. You're not? You're on probation for theft of a firearm and you've been arrested twice now? Since this, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, well, he was arrested in March, but he was also arrested June the 18th for possession of marijuana and unlawful.
Have a seat in the jury box. We're going to have you tested and then I'm going to decide what to do. Good morning, sir. Are you Mark Garcia?
Yes.
And Mr. Garcia, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25-0120. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of material. And that's from April 7th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Not been on.
Okay. I'm looking at your indictment. You have several prior offenses, so it's very important that you go ahead and try to get somebody hired before that next court date. I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to do that. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're not able to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the people that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice. Yes, sir. Good morning, ma'am. You're Kaylin Salzar. And Miss Salzar, it looks like this is... Wait, did you hire someone?
I'm just waiting on her to give me.
You hired Rife?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I see the letter in here. All right. And he said he was going to come this
Yes,
morning?
ma'am. He said he was going to push for it.
He is? Okay, I'll hold it till he gets here.
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. You're Hillary Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Lawrence, were you able to get someone hired?
I spoke to like 4 different lawyers, and one of them preferred to British. I'm sorry, this is so far.
Reynolds.
Yeah. He started at Southside on my favorite too.
Who else did you talk to? A few others? You said?
Jonathan, the Cardinals. I've talked to them. I talked to the Watson firm. They don't do my cases. And Harrison Davis, they don't do us. They also don't do my cases. And Maddie Long.
Okay. Are you working?
Now this is smart. She actually followed the judge's order and contacted multiple lawyers. That's brownie points in court. Judges absolutely notice effort hand. It can be the difference between a break and a bond increase.
Where you work?
McDonald's.
Okay, so I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for doing what I asked and contacting those lawyers. You're going to step in front of the clerk. She's going to give you that paperwork. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that everything's true and correct in it, and then I'll take a look at it. Okay? Good morning, sir. You're Ronnie Oliphant. And Mr. Oliphant, did you get someone hired?
No, man. I'm almost there. I was trying to see if I can get the next extension.
Who are you trying to hire?
It was someone out of Houston that I was referring to. They had I almost had next.
What's the name of that attorney?
I'm not sure. I had the paperwork.
Where?
It was in my residence. I think it was Florida. I just gave him a call one time. And I was going to hire him.
Okay, so you didn't think it when you were here before and I said go talk to some attorneys or get someone hired, bring me the names of the people.
Right.
So I need that name. I need to know what you're going to do. Because if you didn't talk to 3 and you're planning on hiring this one, I want to know who it is so that next time you come in, I know that you're doing what you're saying. So I need you to figure out who it is.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I'm going to hold your case for just a few minutes, figure it out. Don't leave because I'm going to recall you back up here.
Okay.
So go figure out who it is that you talked to and who you're going to hire.
Okay.
Good morning. You're Martin Ward. Speak up, please.
Yes.
And are you sick, Mr. Ward?
No, but my sister-in-law.
I can't. So since if you're not sick, if you'll just pull it down while you're standing up here away from everybody so I can see your face and hear you.
My sister-in-law. My sister-in-law's got.
Okay.
I'm having
No, I appreciate that. And Mr. Ward, were you able to get someone hired?
not as of yet. We marriage counsel.
Who's that?
Both attorneys required Rochester payment.
So she's at me.
Just tell me who it is.
Okay, it's Scott Mon'nique.
Mm-hmm.
And between that one,
Okay. Who's the other?
Scott Mon'nique and Benjamin Jeffries.
Okay. So if I give you one more reset, you think you'll be able to get one of them hired?
Probably 60 days.
Well, I only give 30-day resets. So let's do this. I'm going to reset your case 30 more days. If you're making payments to one of them or saving up, that's fine. Make sure you give me that information when you come back. If for some reason it's not going to work with those two, there's lots of other attorneys that have different payment plans, charge different amounts. Contact some more. Bring me that information. If you do get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to them and they'll tell you what to do. Okay? All right. If you'll step in front of the clerk. Good morning, ma'am. You're Shaniqua Washington. And Miss Washington, did you get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry? I need you to speak up. So you already hired him and paid him money on this case? So when you were here before, I told you you had to hire a lawyer, right? So he's not just going to be your court-appointed lawyer down on this case. All right?
But he told me so you want me to hire him? But he told me to represent him in this case too.
Well, but you have to hire him to represent you. I'm not going to appoint him if you made bond. I gave you those rules when you were here before,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So I need you to try to hire someone. It can be him, it can be whoever.
Okay.
If you can't afford to hire someone, you don't know that if you don't talk to some lawyers. That's why I ordered you to talk to at least 3, because they all charge different amounts. They all have different payment plans. These are the same things I said last time.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't talk to these lawyers from but I understand.
But if you didn't hire him on this case,
I understand.
then he's probably not going to be here. And I don't know if he has something on, or does Joel have something on our docket today? But you need to talk to him about actually hiring him,
Okay.
because I won't just appoint him because you were appointed down, because it's just different down here on this quarter. He's not. So he's not supposed to be on our docket anyway. So I'm going to reset your case 30 days. Talk to him about hiring him. Okay. If that works out, great. If it's not going to work out hiring him, talk to some others, bring me those names, and we'll discuss your options. Okay. All right. Step in front of the clerk. Good morning. Are you Donnell Coleman? Miss Coleman, were you able to get someone hired?
Last time I hired, but I did talk to 3 attorneys. And I got the shortest post, like during the period of testing. I had to take one job. But the shortest post that I got was 8 years from a guy that I spoke to. I was realized I spoke to Thomas Burbank, and it was a guy out of Galveston I was referred to as Harry Slutton.
Mm-hmm.
And he quoted me that she was on my was 800. And so I told him that I would get back in touch with him because I wanted to start working with him.
Okay.
I just got a new job.
You did?
And
Okay.
you can go back on the pending case that I have now.
Okay.
And so I was looking forward to going to him since he gave me the cheapest quote.
Sure. So you think if I give you a little more time, you'll be able to maybe save up and get him hired?
Okay.
Okay. So thank you for talking to those lawyers. I'll give you another 30-day reset or so. If you get them hired, great. If for some reason that's not going to work, talk to some others. As you can tell, they all have different payment plans and charge different amounts.
Yes, sir.
Bring me those names and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes, sir.
If you do get them hired, just bring that reset notice that you get today to him and he'll tell you what to do, okay?
Okay.
All right. Step in front of the clerk. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. You're Shadamon Mitchell.
Yes, ma'am.
And were you able to get someone hired?
Yes, ma'am.
Who'd you hire?
Dunham and Jones.
Okay. Or which one?
I'm not sure. You said you were meeting here today. I'm sorry, this is my first time.
No, that's okay. So the lawyer's supposed to be here this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is just hold your case. You can either have a seat here in the courtroom or right outside the courtroom. If you'll let the bailiff know when they get here, or have him let the bailiff know, then we'll take care of what we can, okay? Don't leave until I'd say you can leave. Yes, please. That would be great. You can go back. You can step out. Good morning, sir. You're Zachary Turner. And Mr. Turner, were you able to get someone hired?
Not hired, but I'm leaning toward hiring Mr. Macon. I spoke to somebody at his firm. She thought a little higher. I can kind of like 50 saved up, or take like 1,000. So,
Okay. And are you working?
not at the moment. I just got my ID and stuff. As you can see, I just just got out, just getting everything.
Sure. Okay.
I see-
Since you did, do you want me to have you fill out? You want to fill out some? You've done what I asked you to. Do you want to fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Step in front of the clerk. She's going to give you that paperwork. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely, and then I'll take a look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, sir. Are you Anthony Salvato? And this is a motion to revoke probation, Ms. Malfino?
Yes, ma'am, Judge. He is not clinically eligible for VA healthcare. However, he is participating fully in the U.S. Vets Houston program, which is a program for his mental health, housing, working, etc. I have corresponded multiple times with them. Is everything still going well?
It's awesome. It's This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Okay. And so I kind of talked to him about trying to stay involved in that as opposed to hiring necessarily a lawyer at this juncture.
Sure.
And I was wondering if the court would consider maybe allowing us to hold this motion for some short period of time, make sure he is well established in that program. I just hate to see this motion disrupt him from everything that he's doing with that. And I have received continual updated correspondence from them saying he is doing everything they've asked.
And it looks like I have as well. They sent me a letter in May with the same thing. Yeah. So let's
I
do.
can't tell you how well I'm doing.
That's great.
It-
It's when you find the right place that it's very helpful. So here's what I'll do. I'm just going to reset the case about 60 days based on what Ms. Mon'nique is telling me. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay in touch with probation. Make sure they know everything that's going on, and then we'll see where we are in 60 days.
And I'll update Mr. Vuitton as well. He's aware.
Perfect.
Of probation.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good luck. Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Boy, good.
All right. So we do, looks like you were here. This is his initial appearance, so you were just hired. I don't even see if we've gotten a letter yet through e-file.
Everyone has it, so I mean,
It's probably on its way.
It is, Your Honor.
You just need some time then to get everything?
Yes, Judge.
So, Mr. Scott, thank you for taking care of hiring a lawyer. I'm going to reset about 30 days or so
Yes, Your
to
Honor.
give Mr. Johnson time to get the discovery in your case, and then we'll get an announcement the next court date.
Yes, ma'am.
All right?
Thank you,
you. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I have all the.
Hold on
discovery.
just a second. Is Ms. Mulfino, did she step out?
She did. No, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yes.
Sorry, Mom.
All right, sir, you're Fernando Flores.
Ma'am.
And this is 24-2354. Mr. Flores is charged with boating while intoxicated with a child passenger. Mr. Macon?
Yes, Your Honor, I have all the discovery and plea offer and video. However, Mr. Flores has been working in Alabama, and our schedules just haven't worked.
Sorry.
However, he's only working there 2 more weeks, so a 30-day reset, I'll be ready to make an announcement.
Okay.
publicly.
And it looks like you were just hired in May. So what I'll do, Mr. Flores, is reset your case about 30 days. Regardless of work, you need to make an appointment visit with Mr. Macon before that next court date, okay? And then we'll see if we can get an announcement. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. This is Mr. Hoffpowers. Good morning, ma'am. You're Kimberly Scott. And Ms. Scott was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty in cause number 250470 to the state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Nothing from the defendant.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 2 years. You're ordered to pay a $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity.
This is huge. If she completes probation, it's like the case vanishes, no felony conviction, haunting her for life. That's the golden ticket here. Probation isn't just punishment, it's also a second chance. Question is, will she take it seriously?
Because you do not have the conviction on your record. You're not a convicted felon. And at the end of the probation period, if you successfully complete it, the case will be dismissed. You'll never have a conviction on your record. The other side to that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty of the offense, and then you could be sentenced to the state jail prison for up to 2 years. Do you understand? And it sounds like everything has gone well. You did everything you were supposed to with CPS. Kids are back with you. We talked about this, I think, before. And obviously, it sounds like this is something that was out of character and that we shouldn't expect to happen again. So, all right, I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat in the courtroom. When probation's ready to go over your paperwork, she'll call you back up to her desk, okay? All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Good morning, sir. You Chad Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Smith was previously in court in cause number 242309, entered a plea of guilty to the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Are there any additions or corrections?
Just an update, Judge. Basically show that Mr. Ronnie Boyd, he told me that he's been working for about 3 weeks at a close contractors. He's a foreman out there, making about $21 an hour.
So I know y'all know what my concern is here, that there were 2 felony probations just in the last 5 years that were revoked in the last 3 years. 2 different probations, one here and one in Brazoria County. So I don't have good warm fuzzies about you being successful on another probation.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
That was a whole another life ago. I corrected my life. I've been sober for 3 years now. I've been focusing on nothing but working. This evading arrest was actually a discrepancy that I didn't pull over fast enough for the officer, and I haven't been living that way in over 3 years now. So if you give me a chance, I'll show you that I can do it.
Okay. Mr. Smith, any reasons not to go forward then? All right, so I'm going to give you this opportunity. I do hope you take advantage of it and that you really have made those changes.
Thank you.
I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of evading arrest or detention with the use of a motor vehicle. Sentence you in accordance with the agreement you made to a term of 10 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections, but I'm suspending that. You'll be placed on probation for 6 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then as you know, for all practical purposes, your case here in court is over. You'll be able to serve that sentence while you're out on probation. The other side, however, in this case, is you've already agreed to a 10-year sentence. So if you violate your probation, you have that 10-year sentence hanging over your head. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. You've probably already received that, but I'm required to read it. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Mr. Rojas. And it's my understanding take him down there, and something's going to happen on that misdemeanor this morning.
We're going to dismiss it, Judge. So
Okay.
I can walk down and say, which
I think it's going to put 3.
I can walk.
Okay. Okay. So if we can just hold him, if you'll come back and let us know as soon as that's signed, so you don't have to get transported or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. You're Carnell Beard? And this is 242414. Mr. Beard's charged with collision involving serious bodily injury. And Mr. Rojas, what's the announcement?
Judge, we do have an offer in this case. I asked for another reset. Mr. Beard wants to give me some documentation that I can forward to Ms. Malpino that hopefully will help us out.
Okay.
To get it better.
Any issues? All right, Mr. Beard, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you get that information to Mr. Rojas quickly so he has time to get it to Ms. Malfino and they can visit about it before that next court date, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're free to go.
Thank you.
So you only tested positive for amphetamines, and it looks like you have a prescription, but I want to go through real quick.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me read this police report real quick about your last arrest. All right, so Mr. Jones, obviously, hold on a second. You're on probation for theft of a firearm. You've been arrested, just last week before last, and were able, I guess, did you make a bond in the new case?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you're on probation for the felony offensive theft of a firearm, and because you were arrested in a vehicle that looks like, allegedly, obviously you've not been charged with it, but there was marijuana in the car near the seat where you were sitting. It smelled like y'all had been smoking marijuana, and there was a gun in the glove box where you were sitting. So I'm going to find that the bond that I set in the motion to revoke your probation case is not in the best interest of our community. I'm going to find that because you've been arrested while you were on that bond, that it is appropriate for me to raise that bond. And at this time, I'm raising your bond to $200,000. You can go back with the bailiff.
Yes.
Hand it to the bailiff.
Trying.
You gotta try harder than being in a car with a gun and marijuana while you're on probation. You've got a motion to revoke your probation.
Understand, sir.
Go with the bailiff. We'll figure it out. We'll get you a lawyer appointed and we'll figure it out.